Hello, and welcome to another update video on XRP. So the price has now reached officially the orange support area for wave 2 between $2.06 and $1.79. I mean, that was the ideal, you could say, target zone for this correction. A few days ago, the price already reached here the 123.6 extension, but missed slightly the 50% retracement. But very often, it's the case that when the levels haven't been reached yet, I mean, this is a standard support area for this wave 2 correction that started on the 12th of May. When they are not reached, that next low typically gets it, right? The correction is typically not finished. And then we had a 3-wave rally, a bit high for what could be a wave 4, yeah. But I said, look, it's only a 3-wave move up, so I still prefer another low. So until we get it, the message is always the same. Until we get a 5-wave move up above a resistance, there is no low. However, and also the issue was we didn't have a completed wave count to the downside. Now we have. So this is actually technically a 5-wave move down. So I'd be quite happy to call this low complete, to call it a completed C wave to the downside, and the wave 2 might be in. I'm starting to lean towards that. I mean, the price did what I wanted to do, what I wanted it to do. To give us a 5-wave move down in wave C. That's all we needed. Now, obviously now, we can say that low might be in. That was not necessarily the case here on the 31st of May. That's now like the first time I tell you that. So we're now in an active upside trend reversal attempt. So now we're watching if the market can generate a break above $2.28, the last swing high here from the 3rd of June. That would be our first signal, indeed, that a low is in. For now, all we have is a reaction. But as I said, I'm starting to lean towards the low is in. I posted that already in our members area earlier today, that, this low has the potential to be the wave 2 low. So what are the next objectives then for the bulls? So first of all, I mean, we want to see how the bulls deal with the next pullback. I have no local top in place here. I don't really have a wave count yet. We don't really have structure in this move up. But once we get enough structure and get a first pullback, that should give us clarity. So if in the next pullback the market can hold a higher low, that will likely be a setup for higher prices. Once I see a pullback, it might happen today or so, then I will of course communicate that specifically in our members area, because there's only one video a day, but there are additional updates if something happens for our members on Discord. So check it out, the gold membership. Voucher code is in the description. For the first month, you can basically try it for 50% discount, and then you can see if it's something for you. If you see the value, if not, then you can cancel, of course, after the first month. And you get additional updates. So that's in the description if you're interested to join the MCO community. But yeah, I can't tell you yet. There is not enough data there yet. Okay, so all I can say now, as long as this low holds from Thursday, there is a chance that this is actually the low of the wave 2. Here on the 31st, not really. I mean, it wasn't ideal yet, right? Now it would be ideal. I mean, I wouldn't have a problem, but I need to show you what could go wrong. Technically, this could still be a flat correction in wave 4, and we get one more low. Okay, that the wave 4 that presumably topped here and turned into a wave 5, finished here, that this actually is just a wider ABC flat correction. And the thing is, this lower low is such a marginally lower low that it could, as per the blue scenario, just be an internal B wave, an overshooting B wave to the downside, and we're now working on an extended 4. But again, that's not necessarily preferred. It will depend on the next pullback, and I'm starting to lean towards a low being in. As I said, next milestones for the bulls, break above $2.28 there, and then take out those signal lines, $2.31, $2.36. Those would be the nearest resistances to watch. Yeah, but then overall, I mean, if this now is a third wave, it should take us overall above 264 and higher in the coming weeks. That's the update on XRP. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure to follow us on X for further updates. There's a very active community here. You can ask questions, you can discuss with the community. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff. additional news, updates, mindset stuff, and there's even a post about M2 money supply. So check it out if you're interested. Thanks so much. Bye bye.